Millions of Americans are considered to be living below the poverty line. So what are the challenges a person of low income really faces? WBKO's Zakk Gammon finds out.
1 in 7 people in this country live in what's considered poor conditions. So let me put that into a little perspective for you. A little over 108,000 people live in Warren County. That means that 15,400 of your friends and neighbors are poor.
It just hurts your pride, really.
Shayna Smith moved to Kentucky from Milwaukee about 8 months ago, hoping to find a better life for her family.
You know, it was so fast and wild and crime in Wisconsin. I just needed something different.
But it didn't get better. Shayna has been unemployed since she got to Bowling Green. Her spouse recently lost his job, so now the family's only income is food stamp benefits and a disability check she receives for one of her 3 children. In fact, at the time of this interview, she was facing eviction.
I'm going to a shelter and I don't have anywhere to store my things, so everything will just go.
And trying to get the best help you can get and running around and running out of money.
So to help people understand situations like this, the Salvation Army, along with several other organizations, put together a poverty simulation.
I owe you quite a bit more for housing and utilities.
Holly Nesbitt is learning what it's like to live with little to no money.
$6.50 an hour.
You have a loan with us for $100.
Poor transportation.
We don't have enough passes.
And the challenges you face when trying to receive assistance for a month-long period.
These I have to pay to you. It was completely overwhelming. Even though it was a simulation, you could still kind of feel your heart sink and you're like, where do I go now? What do I do next?
Nesbitt admits before this exercise, she was like everybody else.
It was sad too, because some folks literally only had $25 and $30.
It was very eye-opening.
She says it's easy to point fingers when you're not involved.
But they need to learn how to organize their bills, or they need to learn how to budget, or they need to learn how to do more with what they've got, or this, that, and other. And in that situation, all that kind of flies out the window.
Smith hopes more people will learn from this situation. She wants people to know she's not looking for a free handout or to just sit at home all day. She wants a job so bad, she would do anything.
It can happen to anybody. You can have things one day and it can all really be gone the next.
And Shayna says when she feels like giving up, she looks at all she could lose.
Just to see my kids' face, it makes me want to get up and do and work a little harder to get where I need to.
Following her interview, Shayna was evicted from her home. She and her 3 kids now live in a local homeless shelter.